Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Hand of Fate. Now, when we left off, we had completed our efforts to defeat the Queen of Plague, and it was actually rather easy in the end. However, we did suffer quite a few problems along the way, such as losing almost half our max HP and getting squashed by stones along the way as well. So, now we have our new opponent, and that being the King of Bones. The rule changes include -10 max health whenever the player gains a curse after this one, and performing a prone attack inflicts 5 damage on the player. Now, I'm not entirely sure what a prone attack includes, but I'm sure we will find out. I'm not entirely sure whether we will even be able to complete this particular thing. So we're just going to be adding a couple of things to our deck here, and removing some as well. So let's see what we can get here. I would like to add some of the new things. Not too sure about these. Golden Ring of Pain, we haven't tried that before. Ring of Defense, let's go for that. Oh, we actually have more than what we require, so let's move the Ring of Defense. For some reason, the Golden Ring of Pain sounds terrible to take, but I think that it might be quite fun, so we'll leave it in there. And instead we'll go to the encounters. So let's take a look. We can go for the... Oh no, I don't like the blacksmith, do I? Let's go for the blood auction, holy forge, metal ore, and let's see, what else can we get here? The lizard dome I think we could probably do quite well at now. And then we also probably want to remove something. We could remove the local peasant, although scouting is rather important some of the time. And if you only give 1 food, then that's actually pretty cheap, isn't it? So, maybe? At the moment, I'm not entirely sure. Heroes Remains, the Maiden, no, they're all very good. I don't know about the goblins, but... Okay, we'll remove the local peasant because, I don't know, I think it might be a little bit too easy when you add that into your deck, but maybe we need easy. Do we need easy? Probably. I might add it back in the next run, just in case. So let's put in the Old Graveyard, A Merchant's Favor, the Lovers. Yeah, let's put in the Lovers. We haven't actually gotten the token from that just yet either, so that is fine. Should we put a shop? Maybe a shop would be pretty good, actually, because we're actually relying on the game to give us shops and so forth, but I'm pretty sure that we will get a good time of it, hopefully. So let's see. That will be fine. And let us save the deck and continue onward. I was tempted to do Endless Mode again, because that was rather fun, but not entirely sure about it at the moment. I would like to continue on, maybe after the King of Bones has been taken out, or if I get frustrated taking on the King of Bones, then... yes, then I think that would probably be a pretty nice thing to do to wind down a little bit. Although, it is rather stressful when you gain 92 food and then die to a couple of lizard men. That's probably not the greatest idea, is it? But I suppose that is the nature of roguelikes. So we are going to be seeing our first dungeon layout. Oh, and it's quite an unusual one as well. Okay, sleep in the inn. Well, we know what to do for this token, do we not? Yes, in the previous episode we attacked the bandit. But in this one, we are going to be lowering our weapon. The bandit looks at you with contempt. Thought so. He wanders out of the room, singing to himself. The dealer draws you 2 pain cards. We lose 3 gold, which we didn't have, and we lose 3 food, which we did have. Shaking your head, you wearily turn to return to bed. Shaking your head, you wearily turn to return to bed, and find yourself once again in the presence of the ghost from the forest. Its eyes, so familiar, so real, compared to its shifting body, smile into yours. Something stirs in your mind. A memory past? You are still yourself. I need fear no longer. Its pale hands reach to yours. You suddenly recall a laugh to go with the smiling eyes. I have stayed too long in this place. It drains me so. You blink and the ghost is gone. Those eyes gone. And this token is now ours, which is impressive. Very nice. So, yes, we'll get to see what that is at the end of the run, of course. So let's head on to the... Oh, that would have been really nice if we had actually gained some equipment. From the Holy Forge, maybe. On a dusty, lonely plain, you come across the shattered remains of an old monastery. Searching through the building, you meet an old man, dressed in dirty robes. Long ago, we of the Brotherhood forged holy weapons to support the war against the infidels. But the infidels were strong, and one day one of their raiding party took us by surprise. They destroyed most of our tools and took all our supplies, especially of the rare metal ore that we use to craft our weapons. The king's army never returned after that day. I know not what became of them in the years that followed. I have stayed here all these years, but only the ghosts remain to keep me company. All of the others who survived the attack left long ago. And now, this is actually the card that synergizes with the metal ore card, which we unfortunately do not have. So this is quite a luck-based card, unfortunately enough. You bid the monk farewell, and leave him standing in the silent, empty ruin. Very sad indeed. And we have some stairs, so we can now use those, of course. I am hoping we're going to be getting Devil's Choice. Ah, so unfortunate as well. Getting the Demon Trader, but no blessings. Lose 15 health. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Traveling Mage, no gold. Wow, we're getting all the cards that we really want to get later on, don't we? The Lizard Dome. Ah. Okay, I think we can do this. I think we can try to do this. We might be lucky. You must choose who to fight in their underground arena with none of your equipment. Okay, let's choose to fight the Dust then. I don't really want to fight Lizard Men. That's for sure. Oh my, especially without any of our upgraded equipment. But yes, 3 of Dust should be okay, although their knives are going to be rather impressive. Now, I do not have a shield, so I'm not able to reflect any of their attacks, so I suppose I won't take 5 damage then, I guess. Hopefully. Yes, I can't counter them either by the looks of things, so this is going to be rather amusing. Thankfully enough, the new combat system does appear to be helping me rather nicely, I have to admit. Without the new combat system, I think this probably would be a complete failure for me. There we go, thank you very much. Oh wow, they're actually still alive. Wow, this rusty axe really is very, very bad. Okay, well, let's try to avoid... Oh, they're throwing axes now, aren't they? Yes, they are, instead of daggers. Okay, come on, get killed by the trap, please. You are dying from it. Maybe you could die from the trap? Oh, no. Okay, come on, let's try to do something here. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness, really? Okay. Take him out, thank goodness. He was just going to be incredibly irritating standing over there, so I had to head over and take him out. Otherwise, what could we have done? He's just going to keep throwing axes at us. So, we get 3 gain cards. The Lizard King returns and grants you a reward before returning your equipment. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. 1 food, 10 gold, please some equipment. 15 health. Okay, that's actually not too bad, getting the 15 health. On your way back to the surface, you see pens of other human captives, waiting to fight in the arena. Go back and try to free some. So let's try to not get failure. Okay. Well, picking the left one helps. You sneak back into the tunnels and release some of the prisoners. On the way out, a guard raises the alarm as you lead the group to the surface and into the darkness. Bless you for freeing us, one of the prisoners says as they disappear into the forest. Draw 1 blessing card. Oh, that's very nice. Whenever the player is struck by a ranged attack, there is a chance that the attacker is stunned for 3 seconds. Unfortunately, we are not able to head back to the Demon Trader as I say that. As you can see, his card is grayed out, so we're not able to revisit him, unfortunately enough. So, let's head down the stairs. And I think that blessing will probably come in quite handy anyway, so... Ember Town Hero. That is okay. Yes, we will track down the bandits that attacked you. Oh, we have ratmen hunting. Please give me some food for doing this. That would be quite nice. Queen of Plague for this? Oh my goodness. Really? Queen of Plague in a regular encounter? Well, at least I have my gear back, I suppose. If I was fighting with that rusty axe and no shield, I think I probably would be absolutely done for here. But thankfully enough, we are hopefully going to be okay. We are at full HP, so we should, in theory, be fine, but you never know. Okay. Yes, we need to try to take out the queen first. I believe that would be a good idea, don't you? Should we take this out first? Oh my. No. Come on. Yeah. Take it out. Maybe. Oh, too many spikes. Too many ranged attacks. Hopefully they're getting stunned by us all the time. Because we do have that blessing now. Yes, I took out that shrine. Thank goodness. Now we can concentrate our efforts on, not the spikes though, on the queen herself. And counter other attacks, please. Yes. Did I take her out? I hope so. I think I may have. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, well. Let's take out this guy instead, then. Finish him. Yes. And that guy died on the spikes. Thank you very much. So we took 48 damage, but I suppose we were fighting the Queen of Plague. So that is definitely something to take into account. Oh my. Always fighting those mini-bosses definitely is a problem. And we are getting a food gain card, like I hoped. So let's get 5, please. Give me 5 food, and I will be very happy. Ah, 3 food. Okay. Not bad. Thank you. And we have some stairs here. But we are going to be heading over to help the Ember Town hero here. We are going to be refusing to deal with the thieving scum. And we are against 4 of dust. That is not too bad. Hopefully we'll get quite a few gain cards from this. I'm hoping we'll probably get, hopefully, some food cards. If there are any gain cards to be gained from this at all. Anyway, I keep forgetting what things give me which card. So, yeah, let's just hope. Shall we? Interrupt that guy and maybe counter that one. Yes, thank you. Yes, nice fluid attacks. That's exactly what we need to see. Ah, broke my combo there, unfortunately enough. There we go. Thank you. So, 55 health still. We have 4 food. So let's hope for some food cards here. If we are going to get some gain cards, that is. And we will see. Yes, 3 gain cards. Thank you very much. Okay, we get this. Ah. Now, regarding the mercenary contract, one of you did state in the comments that the mercenary contract is very good because it can gain you a huge amount of gold. However, I would like to see what pain does, and I also would love to have the Scorching Seal, but I think we did have this once, and it didn't really do too much, so I'm going to take the shield, because I always forget to use artifacts. Oh my goodness. Press the B button to inflict a damaging shield bash, but it also hurts you. Really? No, we're not going to go for that. We'll go for the mercenary contract instead. During combat, press right bumper to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. And 3 food. Very nice. And 1 food. Wonderful. That actually could not have gone better, I don't believe. So now we can head down into the stairs, and we will continue on our way. There we go. Okay, whoa, just a straight path. Well, we're going to be getting lava... Oh, yes. Really? I just said it, and then we get it. Okay, wonderful. Fire in the deep, veterans of the old wars, spin tales of large, powerful creatures built of rock and flame. Not all of their attacks can be countered by mere mortals. And then, of course, we have the lore here as well. These monsters were exiled by the king to live deep beneath the ground in the caves from where they originally appeared from. It took years of warfare to enforce the exile, but they haven't been seen on the surface for a generation. But we are going to be doing battle with them, apparently, and there is a token associated with this. In a cave system, dark and deep, you stumble upon some strange flaming creatures surrounding an old man. They turn to face you, as the old man cringes in terror. Attack the creatures immediately or flee the area. Well, to get the token, I think we want to attack the creatures immediately. The creatures begin to lumber towards you threateningly, And this is actually a very nice map for this, so I'm not too worried. I don't believe we should be worried. There is one? There's only one. Okay, so we're only having to deal with one of them, thank goodness. If I was, well, a little bit more unlucky, then I think we would be having problems. Okay, let's do some damage. Now, they are going to have unblockable attacks, of course. Now, we need to roll away from that. Okay, so let's just bait that out. Bait out the strike, and then a move away when he's doing the unblockable. Ah, yes, got hit by that. That's unfortunate. That's another unblockable there. And another one. Oh my goodness. How many unblockables are you going to do? There we go. Okay, so let's try to get him in front of us, shall we? That would be a little bit easier, I think. Okay, now let's activate our mercenary contract. And we want to hit this guy. No, move away. Thank you. And there we go. He's down. And we gained, well, I would like to say 8 gold, but no, only 6 gold. Because the 8 gold is in front of us there, and I was unable to move after the enemy was dead. So there we have it. Thank you, stranger, the old man says. I have traveled these tunnels for years, but I haven't seen lava golems this close to the surface since I was just a boy. Well, that's good to know. And we're getting 5 gold and 10 gold. Okay, not bad. If we come across a shop, then we might be able to purchase something. Now that you've slain this lot, I hope the rest of your kind learn to stay underground where the king exiled them. You and the old man head out of the tunnels. This card's token is now ours. Wonderful. Okay, now we can head on. Culling the Ratmen. Oh, please give me a shop. Please give me a shop. We can actually get rid of the Ratmen if we have a shop on this level. Because, as you see here, it's only 50 gold. We could sell our mercenary contract for 65 gold, I do believe. And then we'd be able to head back to the Culling the Ratmen card. And we'd be able to get rid of them once and for all, which would be wonderful. So let's see. Metal ore, not really going to be very useful here. As you traverse a particularly tricky trail across a mountain ridge, you notice a dark ravine beneath you. Something glitters in the dim moonlight that reaches the base of that cavern. Ignore it. Yes, we're going to ignore it because we already know that the forge is not in front of us. So that will basically be useless, I think. But here we have it. We have found a much-needed shop, and we can head back to the Culling the Ratmen card. And finally get rid of the Ratmen from our deck, which would be absolutely amazing. Now let's just take a look here. Do they have... Oh, I actually thought this was Hag's Wraps. Oh my goodness. If it was, then I'd be having a very difficult time indeed. But we are going to be selling the mercenary contract here. I mean, 65 gold alone is absolutely amazing. So I think we're just going to be taking that. And we need 50 gold. So let's buy 5 food. And another 5 food. Yes. There we go. Okay, so we have 60 gold remaining. If that will be enough for the Culling the Ratmen card. We only have to move back a little bit. Ooh. I think it's worth it, but... not entirely pleased about wasting the food. But we are going to be doing it. Pay the Duke 50 gold. A wise decision. I shall begin a campaign against the filthy rats immediately. Also, you may take this blade. With my mercenary army, I won't need to rely on it to protect me. This card's token is now ours, and they have given us a rat cleaver. Hits against ratmen inflict double damage. Press a left bumper to cause a force explosion that will stun enemies. Well, let's do it. Why not? Does more damage after all, so that's actually the first time I've seen that weapon. Very nice indeed. So there we go. We can head on here. I'm not going to be heading into the shop again. I don't believe I need to. We only have 10 gold after all. That is not enough for anything. And we can head down the stairs. Okay, now I believe this is... Oh no. Maze of Traps. I believe this is actually the final level. We are going to be entering the cave. And we'll see what we can do here. Now, this is one of those times when I am hopefully going to be avoiding every single attack that they have to throw at us. But you never know. You never know. There are some things that are quite difficult. So, let's see. Let's do this. Ow. Okay, nice double roll right there. Triple roll even. And we'll try it again. Oh, that's much better. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Yes. No, rolled into that and got hit by that. Not too good, but I suppose we're still fine. Now, what we can do here is that. Okay. Well, that was actually rather simple. Now, let us hope that we get something rather nice. 3 gain cards. 15 gold. 5 gold. And an equipment card. Wonderful. And it's Life's Limb. Ah, this is actually pretty nice. It does more damage than the Rat Cleaver. Press left bumper to inflict a curse of weakening on enemies close to you. Strike a cursed enemy for bonus damage. This also removes the curse. So we are going to be equipping that because it is better. And yes, there we go. Thank you. Ratmen hunting. Well, that is going to obviously be out of our deck after this particular run because of culling the Ratmen, I hope. And we're just going to be dealing some damage against 6 of them. Wish I had the Rat Cleaver on now, but oh well. Life's Limb, I think, is going to be perfectly fine for us here. Okay, so let's... Ow. No, don't get hit by that. Really? I'm getting stuck? Okay. So let's do this. Yeah, nice curse right there, and now we can hit them all. Oh, wait a minute. Did I already do that? Whoa, this is a fast weapon. Do you see this weapon? It's just absolutely destroying them. Wow. Okay, that was impressive. I really like Life's Limb. It's an incredibly fast weapon. Swings so quick. Wow. Okay. I'd like to get that again. And we find nothing, of course. Dead King's Hall. 2 monster cards. Lizard Men and... Oh, no. Sneak away, please. Oh, no. Okay, let's try it. Okay, this one is definitely the one. Yes, there we go. I actually did track that one because it was the easiest thing ever. But yes, now we can head on. And it stairs once again. Oh, I actually thought this was going to be the King of Bones here, but it appears that he'll be at the end of this particular dungeon layout. So let's see, we're going to be picking this one. You're no mighty hero, I will let you live with your choice? What? I thought lizard men are much harder than the bandits. Maybe it depends on how many you actually choose to fight against. Well, no problem. I think I'll be able to quite easily be able to defend against these guys. As you can see, incredibly easily. Oh, maybe that was the reason why he said, "Oh, I'll let you live with your choice." Yes. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're fine. That's no problem at all. We were able to very easily dispatch those lizard men, and now give me 3 gain cards. Thank you. So let's see. What can we get? Armour of the Watcher. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted to get, so we can see what it does. For 1 second in every 5, the wearer of this armour is immune to harm. Well, that's pretty nice. I'm going to be wearing that. And we gain 5 max health. As well as we can take a look at what is ahead of us here. Oh, okay. So we know what's going on in those 3 cards. And there's a helpful priest. Oh. I can put... Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's get some food for 12 gold. Why not? That's a pretty good card then. Traveling Jeweler. Well, we have 18 gold. If these guys have Hag's Wraps, this is the perfect run. And there's nothing that has actually gone wrong, I don't believe. Not just yet. Although, we have not fought the king just yet. So let's see. Do they have Hag's Wraps? They do not. Well, that's unfortunate, is it not? Yes, that's very unfortunate. Golden Ring of Pain. On striking a stunned enemy, the player inflicts +1 damage for every 5 gold they possess, and they lose 1 gold. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we cannot afford the Chain Bomb, that's for sure, and I don't believe I have anything that I can sell. Oh, I could sell the Rat Cleaver, and the Medium Armor, and the Axe. So what's that? That is 65? Is that 65? So do we have anything that we can purchase here that's any good? The healer's ring might be quite nice, actually. Should we go for that? Let's go for the healer's ring. So we'll sell the rat cleaver. There we are, thank you. And then we will, of course, purchase the healer's ring. Even though we really don't require it, I don't believe. And then we'll buy some food, just to make sure we're going to be fine. There we go, thank you very much. Okay, not bad. This run is actually going mighty well, and I'm really surprised. So, should we head over into this card? Ah. Probably not. One day, while traveling through a forest, you meet a man hanging by his ankle. You inquire about his current predicament, but he explains that he does not want any help. I have accepted the fate that destiny has provided for me, just like you should accept yours. And we're drawing one blessing card and one curse card. Wrath of the Old Gods is a very good blessing card, and we are also getting... Oh, wait a minute. Was that the curse card? The first hit in every combat triples damage. Oh, I see. That is a curse. And we are losing 10 health. You leave the clearly deranged man to his fate, since that is what he wants. And there we go. Okay, well, I guess we'll just be heading on to the boss then. I don't think we really need to worry about exploring any further. I don't really want to lose any more HP. Okay, so what does it say here? The mighty lord of the undead. His defense is almost impenetrable. He will use both sword and shield to fell you. And his lore states he is the most fearsome undead warrior ever seen. He carries on one arm a shield that would crush most men, and on the other wields a two-handed sword with ease. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it appears that this guy is actually going to be much more difficult than the other bosses that we have fought in the last 2 attempts to take out opponents, shall we say. And by that I mean the Queen of Plague, and who was the other fellow? The Jack of Scales? The Jack of Scales was actually pretty hard for me, I have to admit. So, first, what do we want to do? We want to buff up, curse all these guys, attack them as best we... Attack them as best we can, and then... Oh my goodness, what's that? Oh wow, they've actually added new enemies? Oh, do you see that? What? This is so cool. Okay, I was not aware that they actually had laser beams and explosive barrels. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, that is actually really nice. Okay, let's just finish the gunner off. And here comes more suiciders, I suppose you could say. Now, fortunately, it appears that the King of Bones is actually very easy to take out because he is very vulnerable when he is using his laser beam. So that's actually very nice to take into account if you're also playing along with me here. But there it is. We took out the King of Bones. And yeah, I would actually say that that is one of the easiest bosses. But there we have it. One more level of Hand of Fate has been completed, and as you can see here, we have new starting equipment. You advance to powerful blows more quickly. At the start of your adventure, we gain a blessing, so Demon Trader number 3 will definitely have something to consume when we next come across him. And skeletons will now reanimate, Ratmen warriors will perform leap attacks, and skeletons have had their health increased as well. Oh my goodness. Well, there it is. That is very nice indeed. And now we can take a look at all of the tokens that we have acquired here as well. For encountering the ghost again, we receive Spirit Walk. For rescuing the other prisoners of the Lizard Men, we receive Wandering Minstrels and another local peasant card. For completing the Fire in the Deep encounter, we receive Mithril, Assassin's Greed, Inferno Potions, and Golem Hunting Parties, which are going to be rather difficult, in my opinion. And then we have, for culling the Ratmen card, we have unlocked the Rat Cleaver. And we have also unlocked Ratmen Hunting as well. As a reward for defeating my Skeleton King, we receive a Skeleton King Helm, a Skeleton King Shield, Skeleton King Sword, and the Queen of Scales as our next opponent, as well as the Dark Ritual. And there it is. Very nice run, I have to admit. We were well in the money, I have to say. So, I will end this episode here, and our next opponent will be the Queen of Scales. I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.